A very good morning, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing great. Welcome back once again to the video tutorial of computer class, where today we are going to revise chapter number 1, that is parts of a computer. So let's begin with the revision. All of you know about computer a lot. We have been using it since a lot of time, right? You know that computer, it is an amazing machine where you can perform different types of work on it. So let us now discuss some of the uses of computers. Computer is being used nowadays. We use it for different purposes, some of which are given below. You can use the computer to play the game, write letters, listen to the music, draw pictures. You can store the information on it, and also you can use the computer to perform different types of calculations. You can check the spellings using the computer also. Now, let us discuss some of the areas where computers are used. All of you know that computers are being widely used in almost all the places, some of which are given below, that is space and research, offices, banks, hospitals, airports and railway stations. You can use the computers in the designing field, in the animated movies, in the defense areas. So there are almost all many places where computers are being used widely these days. Next, we are going to discuss some of the functions of computer. The first one is the input. The data and the instructions which the user enters using a keyboard or a mouse into the computer is called as the input. You can enter numbers, words, pictures or sounds as input. Second is processing. After you enter the data and instructions in the computer, the CPU works on the input to give it a meaningful information. This term is called as processing. When the CPU it works on the input to give it a meaningful information, it is called as processing. The third function of computer is output. When the data is processed in a CPU to give useful information, it is known as the output. So these three are the basic functions that a computer performs: input, processing and output. And do you know who is regarded as the father of computer? Yes, Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage is regarded as the father of computer. Next, we are going to discuss about the different parts of the computer. All of you know that computer system it is made up of different parts. So let us discuss the first part of computer, that is the keyboard. All of you know that keyboard is a very important part of the computer and it is one of the input device which has a number of keys on it. The user enters the information and instructions in the computer using the keyboard. The second part of computer is monitor. Monitor, all of you know that it looks like a television screen and it displays the work that you do on the computer. A monitor is also known as the VDU, Visual Display Unit. The information that you see on the monitor it is called as the soft copy, and the monitor is basically divided into three types: CRT, cathode ray tube monitors, LCD, liquid crystal display monitor, and LED, that is light emitting diode monitor. So monitor, it looks like a television screen and displays the work that you do on the computer. Clear? The third part of computer is CPU. CPU is known as the brain of the computer and it controls all the functions of a computer system. It does all the calculations and displays the results on the monitor. A CPU is basically made up of three parts, that is MU, memory unit, CPU, control unit, and ALU, that is arithmetic and logical unit. Next part of computer is mouse. Mouse is a pointing device and is used to select, point, and move any object on the screen. When we move a mouse with our hand, a pointer on the screen, it moves in the same direction. With the help of mouse, you can also draw the pictures in the computer. Now, let us discuss the next part of the computer, that is printer, which prints the information from a computer onto the paper. The output that is printed on a paper is called as a hard copy. The output can either be in black and white or in color form. Clear, students? Now, let us discuss some of the characteristics of computer. The first one is the speed. As all of you know that computer works very fast and can do large number of calculations quickly. Reliability. Computers are quite reliable because they do not make any mistake. Storage. A computer can store a large amount of data and that data can be used anytime. Versatility. A computer can perform a variety of tasks and is almost used in every field. Either it be education or it be in defense or it be in entertainment. In every field, the computers are being used. Clear? The next is accuracy. A computer always gives the correct result. Mistakes are normally done from a user side. Diligence. Computer can work for long hours without getting tired. It can work 24/7 hours without getting tired. Multitasking. A computer can do many tasks at the same time. When you are working on the computer, you can listen to the music, you can watch you can draw the pictures, you can play the games in the same time. So a computer can perform many tasks at the same time. Next we have is some of the disadvantages of computer. So the first disadvantage is zero IQ. IQ stands for intelligence quotient. A computer does not have an IQ of its own. By mistake, if you enter the incorrect input, it will give the wrong result. If you are entering the incorrect input, it will not work on the input. It will just give the wrong result. Clear? Second is health. Working on a computer for long hours could affect our eyesight. So it is important we should work according to our health. We should take care of our health while working on the computer. We should not sit in front of the computer for long hours because it could also become the cause of obesity. Third is electricity. A computer works on electricity and it cannot work for a long time without it. If the electricity is off, the power is off, the computer cannot work for long time without the electricity. Clear? So I hope today's topic is clear to all of you. Revise all the concepts that we have discussed in the class. Go through the chapter thoroughly and take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day ahead.